Stop believing the lie that you need to be a millionaire or have top-tier elite status to fly like this. The truth is, on many flights, there are opportunities to snag a premium seat at the very last minute. The people who get them aren't always the most loyal flyers. They're the ones who know the simple strategic tactics that airlines never advertise. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what they are. You see that lie-flat bed in Club World, the welcome glass of champagne, the space to finally breathe on a long-haul flight. You've probably assumed it's completely out of reach unless you're willing to drop thousands of pounds or fly hundreds of thousands of miles a year. But what if I told you the system has back doors? What if there were ways to turn your economy ticket into a premium seat right at the last second, often for a fraction of the cost? For years I've been navigating the complex world of air travel in Europe, and I've learned one crucial thing. Airlines are businesses, and an empty premium seat on a flight from Heathrow is a missed opportunity for revenue. They have systems designed to fill those seats, and those systems can be leveraged. This isn't about luck, it's about strategy. Today I'm giving you the playbook for turning your next trip into a more comfortable experience. We're going to cover the precise last-minute tactics that can boost your chances of getting that upgrade. First, let's bust the biggest myth in the travel world, dressing up for an upgrade. You've heard it a million times. Dress like you belong in business class. While you probably shouldn't show up in your pajamas, the idea that a blazer will magically get you upgraded is a fantasy from a bygone era. Today's upgrade decisions are almost entirely driven by data and algorithms. Gate agents have a strict computer-generated priority list to follow, based on things like elite status and fare class. Your outfit isn't a formal factor on that list. So, save the uncomfortable suit for your business meeting and let's focus on tactics that actually work. Your first real opportunity for an upgrade starts well before the 24-hour check-in window. Many major European airlines like Lufthansa and Brussels Airlines now run upgrade auctions. After you book, you might get an email inviting you to bid for a seat in premium economy or business class. You can name your price, and there's often a slider to show how strong your bid is. It's a system designed to fill empty premium seats, and bidding the minimum amount can sometimes be enough to win. If bidding isn't an option, the 24-hour check-in is still a critical moment. As check-in opens, airlines get their first clear picture of how full the flight is. If they have empty premium seats, their systems will often trigger targeted, last-minute upgrade offers directly in the app or via email. I've seen long-haul business class upgrades go for just a few £100s this way. So check in early, scour the app, and look for those fixed-price upgrade offers. This is often your best shot. This next hack is about positioning yourself for what's known as an operational upgrade, a free upgrade given for the airline's own logistical reasons, usually because the economy cabin is oversold. You can't ask for one directly, but you can make yourself the easiest and most logical person to move. First, fly solo. It is infinitely easier for an airline to find a single open seat in a premium cabin than it is to find 2 or 3 seats together. Groups are much harder to upgrade, so traveling alone immediately makes you a better candidate. Second, consider the aircraft. When you book a long-haul flight from hubs like London, Paris, or Frankfurt, look for flights on wide-body planes like a Boeing 757 or an Airbus A350. These jets have much larger business and first-class cabins, which means there are more premium seats to begin with. More seats can mean a higher statistical chance that one might become available. By flying solo on a large aircraft, you're creating the perfect storm of conditions to be the simple solution to the airline's problem. If you're already planning to use one of these on your next flight, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel and tells the algorithm that you're getting value from these secrets. You've probably heard it. Ladies and gentlemen, this flight is overbooked. We are looking for volunteers to take a later flight. Most people groan. This is a mistake. For a flexible traveler, this is a golden opportunity, especially in Europe. Here we have strong passenger rights under a regulation called UK 261 or EU 261 if you're in the EU. This means if you are bumped, you are entitled to compensation. When you approach the gate agent to volunteer, remember you can negotiate. The first offer is rarely the best one. Politely ask for more, but here's the power move. Ask for an upgrade on the next available flight. Try saying something like this: I'm happy to volunteer for the next flight, but given the inconvenience and my rights, I'd need to be confirmed in Club World on the next available service. Gate agents are under immense pressure to get flights out on time. A passenger who solves their problem is a huge asset. While it's not guaranteed, if they have an open premium seat on the next flight, confirming you in it is a small price for them to pay. I know, I said algorithms rule the process, and that's 99% true. But there is a 1% window where a human touch can make a difference. This isn't about begging for a freebie, it's about politely inquiring about paid upgrade availability, which can sometimes open a door. The key is when and how you ask. Don't approach a frantic gate agent while they're boarding. The best time is at the check-in desk if there's no queue, or at the gate about an hour before boarding begins. Walk up, be friendly, and be concise. Instead of a long story, ask one of two magic questions. First, I was just wondering, how much would it cost to upgrade to business class on today's flight? This shows you're willing to pay, making them more receptive. They might quote you a surprisingly low last-minute price. The second question is, I know it's a long shot, but if you need to move anyone for operational reasons, I'm flying alone and would be happy to be considered. This plants a seed. You're not demanding, you're offering a solution. It costs nothing and can sometimes yield incredible results. Finally, let's talk about the simplest, most overlooked hack. Join the airline's loyalty program, even if you have zero status. I can't stress this enough. It's free to sign up for schemes like British Airways Executive Club or Lufthansa's Miles & More. And the moment you attach your frequent flyer number to a ticket, you jump ahead of every passenger who isn't a member. Airlines have a clear hierarchy for upgrades, and non-members are at the absolute bottom. While a basic membership won't put you on the complimentary upgrade list, it does identify you as a loyal customer. When an airline needs to give an operational upgrade, the system is designed to reward loyalty. Who are they going to pick? The random passenger they have no data on, or the one who is at least a member of their program? It's a no-brainer. Before you book your next flight, take the 2 minutes to sign up. It's the single most powerful zero-cost thing you can do to get on the airline's radar. So let's recap. Forget the old myth about dressing up. The modern upgrade game is about strategy. Look for emails inviting you to bid for an upgrade, and if not, check in early to hunt for last-minute paid deals. Position yourself for a free operational upgrade by flying solo on bigger, long-haul planes. Don't be afraid to leverage your passenger rights on an overbooked flight and master the polite, strategic ask at the gate. But above all, the simplest and most effective step is to join the airline's loyalty program. It's your entry ticket to the entire upgrade system. These tactics aren't about cheating the system, they're about understanding it. You don't need to be an elite traveler to increase your odds of flying in comfort. You just need to be a smart one. So on your next flight, try one of these tactics. And if you want more insider secrets to level up your travel game, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. I release new videos every single week, and now I want to hear from you. Comment below with the airline you're flying with next, whether it's BA, Lufthansa, or even Ryanair. and I'll give you a bonus tip specific to that carrier. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video.